Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic number 24. 10 seconds ticking down on the first round of qualifiers for the night. Let's get into the action and see if I remember how to do all of this, unlike last week. And the marbles are off, getting that initial scramble across the line as they work their way down into the first turd of the paperclip. It's going to be Scorba, Kira Zalka, Chris Turtle, Kabas, Mr. Virgo, and it looks like Chewy also up at the middle, trying to make something happen as they go into the first bend. Scorba on the inside, going to swing wide as they go into the turn. Droska with a good boost up through with a good line around the turn. Chewy coming around in third place, trying to get ahead of the competition as Kira goes for a cross line and almost goes through, and we forgot to turn on teams and damage. It's Droska and Sean the Bull Shark to the outside. Chewy up through the middle in third. Here comes Midnight Delight, Scorba and Chris Turtle on the outside, trying to make something happen on the backstretch of the first lap as Droska takes a line to the inside rail. It's going to be Midnight Delight coming around in third. Sean the Bull Shark with a good boost of speed in the Dragon Trail, working to their advantage. They go down into the second turn, and it looks like it's a good line for Midnight Delight and Droska as they go around the bend. It's Sean the Bull Shark high on the bend as Chris Turtle comes through with a good line on the inside with World Collection not too far behind. Scorba makes a move on the outside of the turn, but Sean the Bull Shark continuing to hold the lead as they push themselves down into the second lap. It's Midnight Delight in second, Droska in third, Chris Turtle. God damn it, we were doing so well. Chris Turtle now in third makes a move to the outside as Droska holds the middle line. It's Scorbo going in the inside in fifth, World Collection in sixth, but right now the lead is Sean the Bull Shark, who's continuing to blaze the trail with that Dragon Floaty making the moves and the fire behind. Here comes Midnight Delight on the outside of the first turn of the second lap, trying to make a move around Sean the Bull Shark, and it seems to be working as Sean the Bull Shark stutters going into the backstretch. It's going to be Midnight Delight holding second, Droska in third with Chris Turtle getting a bad bounce off of the wall, going to let Scorbo and World Collection have a chance to catch up from behind. Droska moves to the inside rail. Sean the Bull Shark continuing to boost the speed. Midnight Delight losing the gap, and it looks like Sean the Bull Shark starting to pull away with a huge boost of speed on the last half of the second lap. Sean the Bull Shark, who held a comfortable lead, is now giving it their all with a tremendous sprint and boost of speed. Making their way through on that second turn, going into the final stretch. It's Scorba and Droska looking to overtake Midnight Delight with a good line on the backside, but it looks like Sean the Bull Shark's got a good line to the outside rail. Here comes Midnight Delight in second, Scorba in third, Droska in fourth, but Scorba's overtaken. Droska hits the back of Midnight Delight. Sean the Bull Shark careens out of control. Looks like his floaty has caught on fire. He's burning and floating down, and it looks like Sean the Bull Shark completely deflated, spinning out of control as Scorba takes the lead and the victory across the line. Oh my goodness. Tragedy on the final stretch, pushed the floaty a little too hard, and the whole thing burst into flames and deflated right there on the track, left him in the back of the pack. I think the fire crew has handled the situation, so they should be okay, but my goodness, they just pushed it a little too hard at the end there. My word. And it's going to be Scorba taking the qualifier at 109.166. Congratulations. Let's get into the second race. There's no time to breathe, Samaf. There's no time to breathe. We don't breathe around here. Breathing is for the weak. I just do Kegels. You suck the air right up your butt. You just suck the air right up your butt. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute on the clock. Get your mouths in. Let's go. Yay! Congratulations, Lugo's daughter. She's the one in Florida, right? Oh. Bully. Thank you for the host. Welcome in. Good to have you here. Welcome to the Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. You missed the first qualifying round, but don't worry. There's 9 more to go. Plenty of chances for you and your buddies to get on in. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you all for being here. Hope you're having a wonderful day. This is Wednesday. In case you forgot, we're probably going to do some mini motorways tonight. I've been itching. Munich is going down. Munich's going down. I've said what I said. All right, folks, here we go. We didn't put damage on, no. And And we're up, ladies and gentlemen. It's the second qualifying race of the day. It's Cabas, Jeffrey, and Spoontree coming through the center line with Kira Rizalka holding fourth in a comfortable position as they go around the first awkward bend. On the outside, Bobo Kramer trying to get a better line to get some speed back up towards the front of the pack, and it could work, but Midnight Delight and Jeroska are going to have something to say about it as they go through on that first bend. Here comes Kira Rizalka in third, Spoontree in second, and Cabas in first, but it looks like Spoontree's holding a good line, bursting the flames, and leaving the flames in the face of Cabas. Cabas having to veer to the outside to avoid the second-degree burns from the off-gassing of Spoontree. But what is this? Jeffrey, with a converted ion plasma projector, has got themselves rocketing into first place as they go around into the second bend. As you can see, the trail of ions streaming out the back of the ionic grid of Jeffrey going through in first place, but Spoontree's reactivated the igniter on their own marble, and they're continuing to push ahead now in first place as Jeffrey tries to get a hold of the controls going around into the third burn. It's going to be Kira Rizalka in second, Cabas in third, Jeffrey now back and forth, Flatson coming through, and it looks like it's a big scramble for sixth place between Jeroska, Bubble, Kramer, Bleebo, and the Midnight Delight. Spoontree now in first place, keeping the fire going, but Kira Rizalka pushing the Dragon floaty hard. We saw this last lap, and I don't know if that's going to work out for them. They better be careful. We know what can happen to those Dragon floaties if you push them a little too hard, but it looks like Kira Rizalka is not afraid. It's going to be Kira Rizalka in second. It's Spoontree in first as they cross the line into the second lap. Cabas now in third with Bobo Kramer, Flatson, Cesas, Midnight Delight all batting through. Flatson trying to get that ionic projector, trying to get themselves a little bit further ahead. But right now, Spoontree, with the blazing fire trail, continues to have domination on the course as they push their marble straight through into the second straightaway. It's Kira Rizalka now in second, Cabas in third, coming up through the middle. Spoontree losing a bad line, goes to the out-hand side. Is going to need to regain some speed if they want to keep the lead. Coming up into this second bed, they go down with a beautiful line up on the inside. Kira and Kira Rizalka having a bad line on the outside, going to have to go a little slower as Spoontree gets some air coming off the top, and they're going to continue to push through as they go to the final turn. Kira Rizalka in second, Cabas in third, trying to draft off Akira, but the flames coming off of the Dragon Floaty are too much. Cabas pushes through on the inside line. Kira trying to find a better line on the outside. Spoontree just cruising ahead in the front line, keeping the fire blazing through, and it looks like Spoontree refusing to stop, refusing to stall, is just going to go through with a tremendous line here as they go down into the final stretch. Spoontree in first place, Cabas now about 60 to 70 marble lengths behind. Cesas Mina trying to make a move, but it's too little too late. Spoontree with a phenomenal performance from start to finish takes the victory, crossing the line in first place. Cabas in second, Cesas Mina in third, and Kira Rizalka finishing it out in fourth place, blazing through like a hot knife through a foster child. Come on, I need to be able to use the phrase blazing through innocently, okay? It can't always be that way, all right? It can't always be that way. It's just an expression, all right? Grow up, grow up. Grow up, guys, grow up. It doesn't always have to be a hot knife through a foster child. You can blaze through like a lightsaber through a slice of bread. Like, come on. Plenty of ways you can blaze through, all right? Grow up. Grow up. Grow up. Anyway, what are we doing? Paperclip. Race 3. Derby 3. Ladies and gentlemen, get your marbles in. It is time for the third qualifier of the evening. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Damage is on. We're getting real. We're getting real in here, all right? Get ready. You want a derby? I'm going to give you a derby. Let me give you a derby. Let's do this. Red Spaghetti. Hello, how you doing? Welcome in. First chat of the channel. Hope all's well. Shadow Walker, welcome back. Good to have you here. RN for life. Hello, welcome. Ooh. Are we doing this? We're doing this. Let's go, people. Get him in. This is the Shenanigans Barber Derby Classic. For those of you just joining in, 10 qualifying races. First place from each race advances to the final race. The final race winner chooses the raid target for the end of stream and gets VIP for a week. Exclamation point VIP in the channel if you want to know what that means for this channel. Get him in, get him in, get him in. There'll also be a betting period on the final race. Anyone who bets correctly also gets VIP for a week. So there you go. There you go. Are we doing this? We're doing this. We'll do it. Oh, music's still on. Oh, God. Ladies and gentlemen, the third qualifying race of the evening, and the marbles are off. It's going to be Midnight Delight, Flatson, Droska, and Shadow Walker on the outside rail. Chris Turtle, Gamas, Samafs, Red Spaghetti, and Sean the Bull Shark going up through the middle, all with pretty good, decent lines. And it looks like there's some neon green trails, I believe. Those might be the radioactive experimental boosters. So we're going to have to watch out for Flatson and Samaf experimenting with the radioactive projectile boosters, and it looks like they are going through. Oh no, it's actually the Morby ejection trail. So they're going to be actually grinding up and expelling Morbies out the back of their vehicles. It's a very controversial device, but it seems to be working right now as Flatson takes a good boost on the outside line. Chris Turtle in second as they go through the backstretch. Kabas, Red Spaghetti, and Samaf also going on the Morby trail, continuing to push through the overpass as they work their way into the second turn. Shadow Walker in sixth place goes high on the outside. Drahuska with a huge boost to speed up through the middle, trying to close the gap, and takes a huge blast into Flatson, knocking him down to half health as the marbles continue to push through the backstretch and finally into the second lap. It's Chris Turtle in first place, Flatson in second, Samaf in third with Hamas and Red Spaghetti battling it out for fourth place. Now three wide as they cross the line into the second lap. Flatson to the outside rail. It's going to be Chris Turtle crossing the line in first place for now, but the other marbles are coming through with a pretty good line. It's Chris Turtle in first place, continuing to push through with a very nice trail of their own. Hamas in second, Flatson and Samaf trying to use the Morby ejection trail to their advantage. Oh my goodness, Flatson takes another huge blow to the face as on the Bull Shark just runs by with a crowbar and clocks him sideways, and looks like Flatson is going to be stunned back into fourth place, just barely clawing on and the marbles continue to chase up on him, and Flatson is now fleeing for their lives. As you can see, the other competitors not taking kindly to the idea of grinding up Morbies to use as a projectile, and it looks like Flatson is now fleeing for their lives as the other competitors have taken the moral objective to just take them out of the competition outright, to say that they're not going to stand for that kind of treatment of Morbies around here. Chris Turtle, that was a sentence, is coming around in first place. Kamas in second around the bend, and it's going to be head-to-head as they go into the final stretch. It's Chris Turtle out in front. Kamas with a bounce off of the back wall, but Chris Turtle's holding through. Kamas cuts to the inside rail. Chris Turtle slowing down. Kamas trying to make something happen. Flatton still run for their lives as they go around to finish out the race, but it looks like it's going to be Chris Turtle holding straight through all the way, and they cross the line in first place. Kamas in second, Samaf and Flatton in third and fifth place, respectively. Shadow Walker sneaks into fourth. And Flatson just narrowly surviving the onslaught of the other competitors around them. They're going to be thinking twice about using that trail again as they saw the outcome from the competitors here today. Woo-hoo. That was something, huh? That was something. That was something. Whew. I'm out of breath. How about you guys? You guys? I'm out of breath. Chris Turtle. Congratulations. You have qualified for the final race. Ladies and gentlemen, the fourth qualifier of the night. Get your marbles in. Thank you all for being here. Hope you're enjoying yourselves. Let's get this going. 1 minute on the clock. Let's go. Samaf, we used to.
Don't make me destroy you.
We used to, Samaf. We used to. The first 5 months of marbling, from January 1st, 2019 to May, we did nothing but this on studio maps only. How far we've fallen from grace. But if you like this, come by tomorrow. Tomorrow's even more fun, because tomorrow's the best day of the week. Also, my nails are getting really chipped. I'm going to have to redo them. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This is the fourth qualifying race of the night. 13 marbles on the track, ready to go on the Delta. Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Shadow Walker and Flatson continuing to move ahead with that Morby trail. Looks like they've not been deterred from their strategy. They think it's viable, and they're going to try to push it to a victory. It's going to be Red Spaghetti on the outside, trying to move through with Elsa the first and Kira Zalka, with Droska making a move to third as they push to the outside line. Shadow Walker to the inside rail in first place. In second place. Flatson in first place. Continue to push through with the Morby Trail. Looks like they've worked out the kinks and they've gotten an early start. But the other marbles are starting to case down from behind. It's Red Spaghetti in second. Kirozalka in third. Chris Turtle in fourth as they move to the inside rail. Bobo Kramer with a huge boost of speed looking for a blow on Kirozalka. Kirozalka's got to be careful. Narrowly avoids it in the Dragonfly, but takes a blow from another competitor. And Kirozalka now suffering some damage. Flatson careening wildly to the inside line. Looks like Elson the first, the outside, keeping a straight and true line with Shadow Walker behind in fourth. It's Elson the first, making a move to the inside rail, gonna leave Flatson in the dust. Kirozalka makes a move to the outside, and there goes a huge swarm of marbles. Shadow Walker, Driscoll, and Chris Turtle all swarming Flatson, trying to take him out of competition for that controversial Morby grinding projectile. And it looks like it's gonna be Elson the first, trying to hold first as Kirozalka starts to push the Dragon Floaty a little bit harder. Chris Turtle now in third, Flatson back and forth, and it's Strahuska in fifth place now as they cross the line into the second lap. Elson the first, still trying to take back first place from Kira as Kira goes wide on the first turn. Chris Turtle has a pretty good line as well, coming to come back from third as Elson the first goes high on the first turn. It's going to be Kirozalka now in first with a better line through the turn. Kirozalka trying to hold the lead. Chris Turtle coming up in third. Elson the first in second. It's not going to get confusing at all, having Kirozalka and Chris Turtle in competition for first place as they go through into the backstretch of the second lap. And now Elson the first gets a good boost of speed, tries to close the gap on Kirozalka, making their move on the second turn. Chris Turtle falling a little bit further behind in third. Kirozalka in second place. Chris Turtle in third. Elson the first trying to hold first and live up to their namesake and represent the mods here tonight as they go across the underpass into the final straightaway. It's going to be Elson the first in the left-hand side. Chris Turtle cuts in the middle. It's going to be Kirozalka trying to hold that middle line as well as they go into the final bend. It's going to be the other marbles very far behind. Druska and Flatson not even close to keeping the competition on first place as we go into the last bit. Elson the first, going for the final sprint, is Kirozalka on the inside, Chris Turtle on the outside, both trying to push as hard as they can. Kirozalka going to fall behind, Chris Turtle overtaking, now in second place. Can they catch Elson as they go through across the line? It's too little too late. Elson's holding straight and true the entire way, and Elson the first, claiming the victory, representing the mods here tonight. And that's going to be the fourth race of the day. I already did once. You don't need to troll me. I'll do it naturally. What if we slow this down a lot? Like, yeah, there it is. All right, folks, here we go. Time for the fifth qualifier of the night. Get your marbles in. Get your marbles in. Creme Fresh, hello, welcome. Good to have y'all here. Get your marbles in, ladies and gentlemen. 1 minute going up on the clock. Let's go. Our four finalists so far: Scorba, Spoontree, Chris Turtle, and Elson the First. A strong group of very veteran competitors. Let's see if any of the newcomers can represent here tonight in the final 6 qualifying races. Starting with number 5. All right. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you are of the competitive nature, interested in tilting or building competitions, ! weekly in the chat. We have our own separate Discord for that. ! Discord if you want to be part of the regular Discord. And we will we'll get you on the lists and up to dates. Lots of stuff going on. We stream every day at 7 p.m. Not to mention various noon streams on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Hope to see you all every day. And the marbles are off, ladies and gentlemen. So here we go. It's going to be creme fresh on you. Taking a good line towards the inside as they try to hold first off of the initial scramble. Elson the first, moving around now in first place. Once again, they've already qualified, so if they finish first again, it will default to the next marble in the line to qualify. But right now, Elson the first trying to win by intimidation, and a lot of battling going on once again on flats, and the marbles continuing to disapprove of the Morby ejection process, and that is going to give Flatson a pause for a reflection there, and they are heavily battered and bruised coming off, but it looks like they're just going to take the opportunity to try to retake first place as they go for a good boost on the outside line of the backstretch. Elson the first in first, but again, already qualified. Cesar Smith, Sip Chillin, and Flatson all battling for second as they go around into the second turn. Sean the Bull Shark with a good line in fifth place now as they go high on the line, and it looks like it's going to be Kamas coming around as well. Bobo Kramer tries to keep a good line, but it's going to be too little too late right now, and Giro Razalka has killed Chewy for no good reason whatsoever. It's going to be Elson the first, continuing the whole first, but there goes Flatson with the Morby ejection projectile, and it looks like Sip Chillin falling back into third. Sean the Bull Shark battling it out with Cesar Smith, who's now heavily battered. Kamas making a comeback in sixth place, looking to overtake Samita, who just took a huge blow from Sean the Bull Shark, and it looks like Elson the first continuing to keep pace with the other marbles, just trying to intimidate them for the final race. It's Flatson in second. It's Sip Chillin making a move up into third. Kamas falls back to fifth. Sean the Bull Shark making a move as well with a little bit more health, and it could be Flatson and Sean the Bull Shark battling it out for that final qualifying position. It's Elson the first in first. Flatson trying to find a way around, but no success yet. Sip Chillin going behind Sean the Bull Shark and Kamas battling now as they go to the inside line. Both of them heavily boosted and battered. It could be a bad low as both of them come through at the same time. They're eyeing each other up, debating whether it's worth it or not, and it looks like they're going to part ways, but it's going to cost them quite a lot of lead as they go to the second turn. Elson the first, continuing to hold the lead. Flatson coming around in second. Sip Chillin in third. Kirazalka taken out by Cesar Smith after Kirazalka killed Kamas as well. So it looks like Cesar Smith just had to end the Kirazalka killing spree. And they've gone through now. It's going to be Elson the first in first, who's already qualified. Sip Chillin looking to overtake Flatson, who's starting to crane to the inside rail. Oh my goodness, Flatson had it in perfect control the entire way until they hit the final edge, and they just could not keep it up through the final performance. And Sip Chillin will overtake Flatson and take the qualifying position on the fifth heat of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations, Sip Chillin. It looks like Flatson continuing to just not have any luck whatsoever as they try to push through on these qualifying races. Wow. Kira took out two and then got trounced. Serves you right. Serves you right. What are we doing, the Delta? Ladies and gentlemen, the sixth qualifying race of the night. Get your marbles in. Let's go. It is time. It is time. Get them in, get them in, get them in. Get your marbles in. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Farah, first chat in the channel. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We ready to do this? 1 minute on the clock. For those of you just joining in, this is the Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. We do it every Wednesday. So be sure to stop by time and time again as we continue this lovely little competition. We have 10 qualifying races. First place from each race advances to the final race. Final race is simulated. The winner of that race gets VIP for the week and gets to choose the raid target at the end of stream. And there'll be a betting period on the final race. Anyone who wins correctly, excuse me, bets correctly, will win VIP for the week as well. You were just taking people out, Kira. We know. We know. Just out there just indiscriminately murdering people for no reason. Rude. Glad to see Sauce put a stop to it. Madness. All right, folks, here we go. Gentlemen, 19 marbles on the course, ready to go. Here on the Delta for the sixth qualifying race of the night. Let's see how this all goes. And the marbles are off in the initial scramble across the line, fighting for position and fighting for their lives as lots of damage is doled out immediately here on the race. This is going to be Shadow Walker in first place, Farah coming on the outside rail, and Bulba Kramer up through the middle in third. Bulba Kramer going for a huge blow on Farah. Cesar Smith killing Flatson. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The marbles have finally spoken. They've had enough with the morbid abuse of the experimental projection system. Projectile system. Yep. Perfect, great. It all happened. Shadow Walker in first place as they make their way through into the first straightaway. It's going to be Kira Rizalka now in second. Drahuska coming in third. Boba Kramer, Red Spaghetti, Sabah, Farah, and Scarba all trying to make something happen as they go through the second bend. It's Shadow Walker now making a move to the outside rail. Kira Rizalka going to try to be right behind as some marbles try to get some air going over the bump. And it looks pretty good for the marbles so far. Lots of marbles pushing through as they work their way down into the third turn. And it looks like Shadow Walker has now increased their lead by a huge margin. It's about 100 marble lengths between Shadow Walker and the next marbles back, and it looks like it's going to be Farah, Drahuska, and Red Spaghetti doing some battling as they go around the third turn into the second lap. Samaf now up in second, Farah in third. It's going to be Drahuska making a move up through the middle with Red Spaghetti on the inside rail. Kira Rizalka murdered by Boba Kramer. Now I'm starting to feel a little bad by Kira Rizalka just getting stomped out twice in a row, and the marbles cross the line into the second lap, but Shadow Walker still ahead by more than 100 marble lengths, trying to increase the lead to about a quarter lap. It's Drahuska now in second. Red Spaghetti with a good move on the inside rail. Farah and Samaf trying to make something happen. A little bit of cluster, but all the marbles trying to keep distance from each other not to get eliminated. It's Sarah making a move, and Farah has killed Samaf. Oh my goodness, murdered in cold blood with a lead pipe right up the nose. And Farah, continuing to go through, has discarded the lead pipe and now gets a huge boost of speed, having discarded the extra weight from their carriage. But it looks like Shadow Walker's lead is absolutely astronomical. Can Farah actually make the move after murdering in cold blood? We're going to find out as they go through the second turn. It's Turtle in third, Scarba in fourth, Boba Kramer and Red Spaghetti battling it out for that third place position, but Farah has closed the gap on Shadow Walker and continuing to blister forward at an unprecedented speed, and it looks like Farah's now going to make a move to the outside rail in the third turn. Shadow Walker trying to hold first, but Farah's making a move from the back. It's it's Chris Turtle in third, son of a bitch, in third, again fourth, and Farah's making a move to the inside rail after murdering in cold blood with a lead pipe. Shadow Walker doesn't want anything to do it. Farah makes the move to the inside. Shadow Walker pulls back, and ladies and gentlemen, the performance of the evening, Farah murdering another marble in cold blood with a lead pipe, throwing the pipe down, and then going for a full boost of speed on the final half of the second lap, overtaking Shadow Walker's 100 marble length lead. Have you seen a victory like it in your life, ladies and gentlemen? Absolutely insane. Man, this is why we do this, guys. It's moments like this. It's moments like this that make me want to do this every week. Fantastic. Fantastic. We're going back to the paperclip. Get your marbles in. The 7th qualifying race of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Get them in. Now, it is suggested that if you've already qualified, you do not continue to race out of respect for the other competitors. However, we can't stop you. But I also can't stop what the other marbles do to you. So, it's your call. It's your call. 1 minute on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Get your marbles in. Let's go. Green shield from Mario. I don't know. Usually other game mechanics don't work well in marbles, but good luck to you, Sabaf. Good luck. Rem, hello, welcome in. Get your marbles in, let's go. Imagine taking a lead pipe up the nose. Whew. No thanks. I mean, it'd be quick though, right? It goes right into the brain. You die instantaneously. Wouldn't be the worst, but... Ugh. I'm doing okay, Rep. We're getting there. We're getting there. Ladies and gentlemen, 15 marbles on the track. Here we go. 7th qualifier of the night. Let's see what all happens on this attempt. It's going to be an initial scramble across the line. Getting Kira Rizalka, Shadow of the Bull Shark, and Boba Kramer in the... Oh my god, Boba Kramer already below half health, getting a huge beating from the other marbles as they try to get through that initial scramble. And now we're coming up into the first turn of the first lap. It's going to be Boba Kramer trying to recover on the inside. Sean the Bull Shark on the outside with Flatson in third. Excuse me a minute. Sean the Bull Shark continuing to push the lead as they go into the backstretch here on the first lap of the 7th qualifier of the night. Boa Kramer in the outside in second. It's Kirazaka cutting to the inside in third. Sip Chillin making a move up through the middle with Creme Fraiche and Kamas not too far behind, but Sean the Bull Shark with a huge boost of speed, looking to take an early lead, but will they be able to maintain this pace through the rest of the race? We're going to find out. Boa Kramer also jumps ahead with a good boost. Coming around to the second bend as they look to get through into the second lap. It's Creme Fraiche on you, Sip Chillin, Elsa the first, Kirazaka and Kamas, and a big scramble for third as they go around the turn, and all the other marbles jump bubbled up in the back, including Rem coming in last place right now, a little rusty, going to take a little bit longer for them to get up to the pace of the competitors here on the scene. John the Bull Shark still in front in first place, but Creme Fraiche on you now making a move to the inside rail with Boa Kramer falling back into third, and now Creme Fraiche with a chance to close the gap on Sean the Bull Shark. Right now it's about 100 to 120 marble lengths. Sean the Bull Shark continuing to press the advantage into the first turn, but it could all come down to the lines that the marbles take through these bends. Elsa the first with a huge boost of speed to the inside, almost takes out Creme Fraiche with a side swipe, but it looks like they're just going to try to regain control as they go back down towards the middle. And Elsa the first now cutting into the inside, and it seems to have pushed them back into competition. Even though they've already qualified, they're still going to go. Oh my goodness, Creme Fraiche just rubbed Boa Kramer down to nothing, grinded him into dust on the outside rail like a piece of sandpaper working down a twig of balsa, and it's going to be Sean the Bull Shark continuing to take an even larger lead, now about a quarter lap of a lead entirely ahead of Creme Fraiche on you, but Creme Fraiche, off the fresh energy of the bloodlust and killing, is now going to be pushing ahead into the second place position. Sean the Bull Shark coming through into the final stretch in first. It's Creme Fraiche in second, trying to use the same strategy that I believe Farah just used in the previous lap, but it looks like it's too little too late. They get a bad bounce off the outside rail. Kamas kills Sip Chillin for absolutely no reason. Seesaw's killing Lugo Valos. Guys, this is not a bad blood battle to the death. This is a race. You're wasting your time. Just go for the speed and take the victory. Don't be sitting around trying to kill people. It's not how this works. You don't win for killing people. You got to take the victory in first place. You're getting distracted. You're getting to keep focus on the goals here, ladies and gentlemen. Sean the Bull Shark keeping the focus and taking the first place victory for the 7th qualifier of the night, leaving just 3 positions left for the final race. Who is going to fill those final 3 positions? We're going to the Delta to find out, ladies and gentlemen. Get your bobbles in. 8th race of the night. Thank y'all for being here. Hope you're having a wonderful time. And let's keep the action going. 1 minute on the clock. Let's go. Mrs. Mad Cow with the pizza. Uh-oh. But is Mad Cow on a tire? I guess that works. We'll see. We'll see. The proof is in the pudding, right? Oh, Diablo Beck's here. Red Scabet. Red Scabet. Red Scabet. I'm gonna win. 10 seconds, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, 16 marbles on the track for this 8th qualifier of the night. Just 3 positions left to claim in the final race. Who will claim those 3 positions? The marbles are off in the initial scramble across the line, looking to get through, and a lot of damage done already. Good Lord, Kirazaka a little worse for wear on the outside. Diablo Beck taking a blow themselves as the marbles scramble for position, coming up into the first turn. It's going to be Diablo Beck on the inside, cutting to the outside. Oh my goodness, Boa Kramer and Lugo Valos. It's a 1-2 kick. It was a high-flying kick from both of them in rapid succession, and I don't know how they... It's just absolutely brutal for their first race in. It just gets kicked to death immediately in the first turn. Very unsporting, but hey, that's how it goes here in the Derby scene. It's Kamas and Farah both pushing through. Kamas has qualified. Farah has qualified. Kamas has not. And here comes Kirazaka from the back, who also hasn't qualified, looking to go through. Hopefully, they won't get killed this time. Sean the Bull Shark in third, off their fresh victory. Elsa the first, who's also coming in, continuing to troll the other competitors with their speed and performance here tonight. Hopefully, they're saving something for the final race. Otherwise, they're going to look pretty foolish, having getting all burnt out in the qualifiers. Elsa the first on the outside, once again trying to make that display. It's Kamas, Farah, and Kirazaka all battling on the inside rail. Kirazaka pushing that dragon floaty hard again as the other marbles scramble in from behind, and it's a 7-way marble free-for-all trying to get through into first place to the second bend. Kamas gets knocked down to almost no health. It's going to be Kirazaka on the inside, Elsa the first on the outside, both pushing through at the same time. Boa Kramer drops to the inside rail. Farah moving to the outside. Lugo Valos coming up to the middle, and Sean the Bull Shark trying to keep pace for fun. And it looks like Elsa and Sean the Bull Shark completely trolling the other competitors right now. As Lugo Vallis gets a huge boost of speed into the final turn for the first turn of the second lap, something like that. And Sean the Bull Shark coming around in third, Farrah in fourth, Bulgaria in fifth, both going through, trying to dodge each other as they go around the bend to avoid elimination. Kira Rozalko coming up through the middle, still looking for that victory, with Farrah on the inside and Droska on the outside. It's going to be Sean the Bull Shark up to the inside rail with Elsa the first, falling back into third as they move around, back around, and as Lugo Vallis now out in front. Kira Rozalko, though, still trying to push that Dragon Floaty as hard as possible, moving up to the outside, looking for a good line around the bend. This could work in Kira's favor if they get the speed going through. Chewy killing, Sip chilling as Kira Rozalka tries to make a move up into second place and looking to go for first. Lugo Vallis and Kira Rozalka battling it out in the final stretch as they go to the last turn. Lugo hits the inside rail with a bad line and a bad bounce, falls back into third as Sean the Bull Shark overtakes Kira Rozalka, pushing that Dragon Floaty hard, but they have to be careful not to pop it like they did like the other competitor did in the first race. And here comes Kira Rozalka looking for their victory here tonight, cruising down, pushing the Dragon Floaty as hard as they can. Sean the Bull Shark coming around in second, who's already qualified in a floaty of their own. Farrah, who's qualified. Droska going through on the outside line, trying to represent the mods, and Sean the Bull Shark looking to take the victory from Kira. And they do, just to rub it in Kira's face, but Kira will qualify after Sean the Bull Shark winning 2 in a row just to spite Kira Rozalka. Clearly there's some unresolved differences between those two competitors. We're going to let them hash it out however they want to. But beating Kira Rozalka by 2 jiffies, not even 2 jiffies. You hate to see it right there out of the track, but ladies and gentlemen, anything goes in the Derby. Whew. Gateness. Oof. It's not a good look, Sean. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. All right, ladies and gentlemen, get your marbles in. This is the 9th qualifier. 2 more slots remain for the final race. We got a lot of heavy hitters right now. Scorba, Spoontree, Chris Turtle, Elsa the First, Sip Chillin, Farrah, Sean the Bull Shark, and Kira Rozalka. 7 veterans and a noob. Whew. It's getting dicey. Who's gonna claim those last 2 positions? $30 seconds, get your mamas in. He's a good guy. Senito, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. And the first chat in the channel. Oh, Santino, excuse me. It looked weird in my font. Anyway, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. All right, folks, the 9th qualifier. Just 2 spots remain for the final race. Well, let's see what happens here on the last run of Paperclip. 17 marbles on the track. Santino C, the newcomer, going to go right up through the middle to try to take it off, and immediately takes a blow to the face from Rem. A little bit of a back kick there. Lugo Vallis coming to the inside rail with Trahuska moving around, trying to represent the mods who have already placed here tonight. Creme Fresh on you in third as they make a move towards the inside line. Sip Chillin makes a move to the outside with a blow from Lugo Vallis. Lugo Vallis doling out the damage, but taking some damage of their own. They have to be careful as they push through into the backstretch here of the first lap. And it looks like it is going to be Trahuska coming around in that first place position. It's Lugo Vallis in second. Creme Fresh on you in third. Sip Chillin in fourth. And Rem in 5th place now as they go into the second turn. Sean the Bull Shark, who again won 2 in a row, is now making a move to the outside, and they are definitely not saving anything for the final race. Definitely looking to make a fool of themselves right now, and right now doing everything they can to get into the mind of the competitors with a good line around the outside, and Sean the Bull Shark might actually be pushing first place here yet again. It's Creme Fresh, Trahuska, Lugo Vallis, all battling for first place on the outside rail. Creme Fresh runs back to the inside. Sip Chillin makes a swing for Sean the Bull Shark and misses, but takes the inertia and goes right back into Trahuska, and Sip Chillin is just wielding a scimitar over their head, swinging it willy-nilly, not caring where it lands, as Sean the Bull Shark kills Trahuska. Absolutely horrible sportsmanship here coming from Sean the Bull Shark, who has not only won 2 in a row, but is now killing marbles that have not even qualified while taking the lead for themselves. Does Sean the Bull Shark have no shame, no qualm, no decorum? What is this absolute obstinance we are witnessing here tonight? Sip Chillin now in second, Kamas in third, Lugo Vallis in fourth, Rem in 5th, and Creme Fresh on you back in 6th place, all cutting into the inside. doesn't want to have anything to do with Sean the Bull Shark, who's now in first place by about 70 to 80 marble lengths, continuing to push on the backstretch here the second lap, and I think they're running away with it. As Sean the Bull Shark, after just murdering Drahuska, going to be going for 3 for 3 here tonight. Lugo Valles, one last ditch effort with a boost of speed up to the outside rip to try to get down as best as possible. Samaf trying to make something happen as well, but it looks like it might be too little too late. They've closed the gap down to about 60 marble lengths, but Sean the Bull Shark careening to the inside, wagging his rainbow unicorn tail in front of all the other competitors. They crossed the line without even breaking a sweat, and Sean the Bull Shark, 3 in a row and murdering Drahuska right on top of it all. My goodness, what is going on tonight? Sean the Bull Shark not having any qualms whatsoever and just going for the absolute cutthroat strategies here. Let's see who actually qualified. Kamas will actually qualify for the 9th race of the night. My word. Have you seen bad manners like it in your lives, ladies and gentlemen? Can't stand for this. Judges, can we get the judges ruling on this? Hello? Judges, can we get a ruling from the judges, please? I would like a ruling from the judges, please. Hold on. Hello? Hello? Right. With 3 in a row? And he killed a mod. Yeah. No, it wasn't just it was a mod. Yeah. Well, yeah, the mods did place already. Right. Oh. What? Okay. Well, what if we did that? It's worth a shot. Okay. Sean the Bull Shark. Apparently, we could temporarily make you a mod right now if you want. That's what the judges are saying. I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, 15 borrows for the final qualifier of the night. Thank y'all for coming out. Let's see who will take that final spot here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, all the marbles moving in. I forgot to slow down the time, and it looks like Cool Kids Official with their first race here tonight is going to be trying to get through into the initial scramble, but taking some blows from the more seasoned competitors, including Elsa the First and Drahuska, also taking some blows as they go into the first turn of the first lap. It looks like it's going to be Kira Rizalka, Samaf Elsid the First, Drahuska, Crumfresh on You, and Bulba Kramer. All looking for that good line as they go through the first turn into the first straightaway. Samaf up through the middle, trying on that new trail of the fire. And it looks like it's working a lot better than grinding up Morbies. It's Drahuska back in third, Bulba Kramer in first, and Elsid the First in fourth, who's already qualified here tonight. Cool Kids now trying to represent in 6th place, but Farah and Santino are overtaking, and it looks like Cool Kids is already a little worse for wear, having suffered some damage off of the initial scramble. Samaf on the outside now takes the lead ahead of Bulba Kramer, and it looks like it's going to be Parasol versus Fire. Oh, Samaf tries to light the Parasol on fire with their fire trail, but it looks like Bulba Kramer just passes through with a good gust of wind, and now Cool Kids Official pushing that floaty dragon as hard as they possibly can. Hopefully I don't think they actually know what happened to the other competitors that have tried to win using the floaty dragon tonight, but it looks like they are just going for it as recklessly as possible, desperate to close the gap on Bulba Kramer as we go into the second lap. Samaf falls back into third, doesn't want anything to do with anything going on right now, waiting for both of them to just kill each other as they cross the line into the second lap. Lugo Valles now in fourth, Elsa the First in fifth with Drahuska, Farah, Chewy, and Creme Fresh all trying to make a move up through the middle, but there is a huge gap between them and Bulba Kramer and Cool Kids Official, who are now going through the first turn of the second lap. Samaf looking to close the gap in third as they go around the same line. Bulba Kramer to the inside, Kids Official up through the middle as Samaf tries to hold the line, but their speed is completely lost. They have lost all dust and gusto from that trail, and it looks like it is going to be Cool Kids Official continuing to push that floaty as hard as humanly possible. Bulba Kramer back in second. The wind is now going against them, and the parasol slowing them down. Bulba Kramer trying to find a way to turn around the bend before the wind changes direction, and it looks like it's going to be Cool Kids Official with about a 40 to 50 marble-like lead and continuing to increase as they go through into the second stretch into the third turn, and Cool Kids Official seems to be on fire, literally. It's going to be Bulba Kramer in second. Samaf trying to hold third as Creme Fresh on You makes a move up through the middle. Cool Kids Official just one turn turn to go before they hit the final stretch. Crumb Fresh now in second, overtaking Boba Kramer and some off in the mix as well. Farrah and Peridot trying to make something happen as they come into the final stretch, but it's going to be Cool Kids all the way. Ladies and gentlemen, coming in for their one play of the day, pushing the floaty unicorn as quickly as possible across the line. It's Cool Kids by a mile, and ladies and gentlemen, what a finish to take us to the final race here tonight. Cool Kids official coming out of nowhere, pushing the floaty fire dragon as hard as humanly possible, and somehow managing to keep it all under control and take the victory as we go into the final race. Just like that, guys. Just like that. I will say, 4 of the finalists' names start with a K, and 3 of the finalists' names start with an S. No, 4. 4 start with a K, 4 start with an S. What does it all mean? All right, gentlemen. The Derby final. It's going to take some time to set everything up. Please bear with us. First things first. Let's get those names up in there. Nailed it. Second, let's get the race up there. And third, we're going to get the betting going. Okay. All points deleted. Points. All 1. Now everyone has 1 point. Then we have to set up the bet. Somehow. Somehow we set up a bet. I don't know how to do this. This is number 24. I think this is number 24, right? Number 24. All right, folks. The betting is open. Exclamation point, bet, space 1, space. Your choice as it appears on the list. If I spelled it wrong, you have to spell it as it appears on the list. Again, the winner of this race gets to choose the raid target for the end of stream and gets VIP for a week. And anyone who bets correctly on the winner gets VIP for the week. So get your marbles in, and let's get this race underway. 3 minutes on the betting. We have on Team S, Sean the Bull Shark, Scorbot, Spoontree, and Sip Chillin' with the Derp Sheep. On Team K, Kira Rozalka, Kamas, Cool Kids, and Chris Turtle. I gotta say, Fish Pig looks strong. Fish Pig, I'm putting my money on Fish Pig. Fish Pig looks good. And then, Farrah and Elsid. The mod and the wild card. I said, Derp Bun. Derp Bun. Going for it. No, you can't divide between K and S's. No, there's no teams. There's no actual teams. No actual teams. Cool Kids, are you actually trying to bet on yourself? Because you need to spell out your whole name. Exclamation point, bet, space 1, space, Cool Kids, official. Yeah, like that. One of those. But you didn't, though. You didn't actually bet. You have to actually bet. If you want to bet. It stopped at cool. You didn't get the rest in there. Yoo-hoo! There you go. Whoo, just got it in. Just got it in. Wow. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, let's look at the odds here. Sitting with 1 vote, Sip Chillin' and Farah, the wild card. I like it. Elsa the First, the mods, representing with 2 votes. Spoontree also with 2 votes. And Kamas with 2 votes as well. Sitting at 3 votes, Kira, Rozalka, and Sean the Bull Shark. So the 2 leaders of Team S and TK, Sean the Bull Shark, who won 3 times, and Kira Rozalka, who was murdered 3 times. And I believe there are a couple who did not receive, there are 3 who did not receive any bets, which I believe is Chris Turtle, Cool Kids. So Cool Kids didn't register in time, unfortunately, and Scorba, unfortunately. We'll see what happens. Cool Kids, the dark horse of the race. Let's see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, the final race for the Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic number 24. Thank y'all for being here. Let's get the race underway. And the marbles are off as they scramble across the line. It's Scorebow, Cool Kids official, Kira Rozalka, and Sip Chillin' and Kamas scrambling for first place. They go into the first minor turn. Elsa the First having a hard time getting to start as Ferris, Spoontree, Chris Turtle, and Sean the Bull Shark try to scramble ahead from the back. It's going to be Cool Kids official in the outside line with Sip Chillin' and Scorebow up through the middle. Kamas makes a move to the outside railing. Kira Rozalka back in 5th place now as they start to get themselves underway. Sip Chillin' into the first major straightaway. Scorebow in 3rd as they cut to the inside, and Kamas going to try to cut him off as they both go through at the same time. Kamas with a bad line, going to be held back a little bit there as they go into the 2nd turn. It's going to be Sip Chillin' in 1st, Scorebow in 2nd, but here comes Cool Kids official and Kira Rozalka blasting through the turn, trying to get ahead as best they possible, but Sip Chillin's got a pretty good line and a good amount of speed as they push themselves into the 2nd straightaway. Scorebow in 2nd to the outside rail. The other marbles coming around now. Elsa the First, Farah, Kira Rozalka, and Cool Kids official all trying to make it happen as they work their way down to the 2nd major turn. It's going to be Sip Chillin' to the inside, trying to make it happen, but will they be able to get a good line going through the turn? Yes, they're cutting to the inside, and it looks like Sip Chillin' will be doing well. Elsa the First to the outside in 3rd is Farah cutting ahead in 2nd as they hit the outside rail. The other marbles coming through at the same time. Kira Rozalka, Cool Kids official, Scorba, and Chris Turtle, and Spoontree in the back just trying to hold it all together. Sip Chillin' in the lead, coming around the final turn as they go into the 2nd lap. It's going to be Farah making a move to the inside. Elsa the First to the outside, trying to represent the mods. And Kira Rozalka, who's getting tough breaks all day, is now going to be trying to make a move to the outside line as we approach the 2nd lap. Sip Chillin' to the inside. Farah now taking the lead. Elsa the First back into 3rd as they try to get through into this last straightaway before the 2nd lap, but it looks like it is going to be Farah just by a nose ahead of Sip Chillin' going into the 2nd lap. It's Elsa the First in 3rd. Kira Rozalka overtaking as Elsa the First loses a lot of speed coming across the line. And Farah now across in 1st place officially with Sip Chillin' now back in 2nd, and Farah starting to put some more speed on as they go into the first minor turn of the 2nd lap, and it could be coming down to quite the finish here. It's going to be Sip Chillin' in 2nd to the outside rail. Here comes Elsa the First in 3rd, Kira Rozalka in 4th, Kamas in 5th, Sean the Bull Shark, Chris Turtle, Scorba, and Spoontree all jumbling up now, and it looks like Cool Kids official has lost all confidence whatsoever and completely devoid of any effort or energy is going to be trailing behind the back, just happy to be a part of the competition. It's Farah to the outside, Sip Chillin' to the inside, both of them coming down as they work their way down through this first major turn into the 2nd straightaway. Farah takes the lead again. Sip Chillin' back into 2nd as they go to the outside rail. The other marbles coming around. Kamas, Kira Rozalka, Elsa the First, Spoontree, and Sean the Bull Shark all scrambling for 3rd place, but no signs of pushing ahead into the top position as we go into the 2nd straightaway. Sip Chillin' now making a move to the inside. It's going to be Farah to the outside, and this could be problems for Farah as they go around the 2nd minor turn, around the bend and into the next position. It's going to be Farah trying to hold it, makes a move around Sip Chillin'. Sip Chillin' taking taking the lead, and Farah just narrowly slamming ahead of Sip Chillin' as they go down into the straightaway, and it looks like Farah will be having a pretty good start. It's Sip Chillin' making a move to the inside, and it looks like Farah's cutting back. It's going to be Kabas in third, coming back from behind, but I don't know if they're going to have enough time to make it through. Sip Chillin' to the outside, Farah trying to find the line. Will Sip Chillin' be able to keep Farah at bay as they both come around this final turn into the final straightaway? Sip Chillin's got a good line. They're pushing a lot of speed, but Farah cutting to the inside, trying to close the gap on Sip Chillin', and it could all come to the bounce off of the wall. Sip Chillin' goes through, Farah goes through, and Farah's got a perfect line overtaking to the left-hand side, and both marbles scrambling for position as they go into the final straightaway. It's Farah pulling ahead, Sip Chillin' up through the middle. Farah with a huge boost of speed coming to the left-hand side to the inside rail and across the line, and Farah with a phenomenal line coming out of that turn into across the finish. Farah pushing it to the max and taking the victory. Perfectly executed line and strategy there, giving Sip Chillin' a little bit of a break to catch their own breath before the final turn and then just sprint to the finish like an absolute mad person. Farah takes the victory here tonight and wins the 24th Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. Congratulations. And Sip Chillin' going to be in second, Kabas in third, Elsa the first, representing the mods in fourth place. But all eyes on Farah with the Dogfish victory. Congratulations.